Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jean Guadalupe. I'm the Information Systems Specialist here at a independent school district. I would like to thank everybody for coming out here. I know it's a busy time of year with scheduling and rolling over for the next school year. I would like to ask you a couple questions. Have you ever attended or conducted a meeting where your technology didn't work? You couldn't connect to the Wi-Fi, or the USB wouldn't work, your flash drive, or your projector just wouldn't cooperate, or you just simply lost or forgotten your computer and you didn't have handouts to give. It just looked a little unorganized. Well, today's presentation is how to hold productive meetings. Please jot down any questions, concerns, or any ideas that we'll share at the end of this presentation. So let's begin. Today, we're going to go over the 5 key things: the who's, what's, when's, where's, and why. This is going to help you set up your event. Get what you need, the time, the date, the place, and it all depends on your audience. Plays around that. Be prepared. You want to make sure you're on time. Make sure your stuff is set up. All your technology, your supplies. Appearance. You wouldn't show up at a sales pitch in a pair of jeans and a t-shirt when everybody else is in suits. Are they going to take you serious? Are they going to want your money? Or summary and feedback. We're just going to go briefly over the presentation in a short format, and then we'll discuss any ideas that you might have and share with others. What I might have here may not work with you or any other person. So please share your ideas. And goals. Just come up with some short goals that you might like. That's helped me in my event planning. What type of event are you conducting? Is it a training? Are you training somebody on a new software? Some teachers, some technology people? Informative meeting. Are we getting a new vendor coming in and we need to know how to work with them? Sales. Or are you a presenter at a conference? I know yearly I go to a TISA conference, and there are presenters all over the United States, and their presentations are really nice. Who are you presenting to? You have to know your audience. Again, this is a key point. Once you know who your audience is, you know what type of event you're going to hold, and everything will come into place here. So, are you presenting to upper management, some CEOs, supervisors, just potential customers, fellow co-workers? When you're pitching to each one, each event is different, so you will have to drive from that point. When, date, and your time. You set up a date and time that's best suits everybody, but it has to work around the facility and everybody's schedules. But if you are trying to do a reoccurring event, or like a staff meeting monthly, you would like to try and pick like a third Wednesday of each month at 3 o'clock. This is less disruptive for everybody. It disrupts their work schedule. It puts undue stress upon other co-workers trying to get stuff done when it's unscheduled and unannounced. So having something, it creates routine and stability for everyone. Where? Environment. Is it on-site or off-site? Do you need to venture out? Are you going to have transportation? What type of setting are you going to have? Is it a training room? Classroom? Conference room? Office? Of course, you're not going to cram 100 coaches in a conference room. There's no way that's going to happen. You might have a couple fights going on in there. So picking your setting is key importance. Also, if you have anybody that has special accommodations, you want to make sure that that is ready and set and available for them. Example, a wheelchair, it has to be wheelchair accessible. Most places are, but you have to keep in mind those kind of special needs. Why? What is this meeting for? Of course, you want to send out your agenda. Creating your agenda and sending out ahead of time, people could create their own notes, some questions they might want to ask. They're attending this conference or meeting for a reason. So they're interested in just sending out, it gives them a time, a date. It'll also tell them kind of how long the meeting's going to go. And they can prepare for it, because let me tell you, going to a conference in 4-inch heels is not comfortable for the day. So agendas are all around getting somebody prepared for it. Be prepared. What does that mean? That means your supplies. You don't want to show up at a conference or a meeting and don't have handouts. Handouts are great. Like I said, you could jot down notes, some questions, or some key points that when you get back to your desk or your office, you can sit down and research, and it just creates ideas. Of course, if you don't have pens, not everybody's prepared when they come into the meeting. They're expecting you to do that for them. So you need some pens, maybe some highlighters. Technology, that is an important part. I did a meeting one time, and actually it was a WebEx, and I thought everything was working, and then when I went to log in or join the WebEx, it did not work. And 2 hours later, everything had to get postponed. So it was not a good experience. So when you are dealing with technology, you want to make sure everything's set up ahead of time. So if that means you need to get there early, most times facilities have a technician, a technology technician available. Have them help you set up, or at least be there for the first half hour of your meeting, if available. They can help you, and it'll be a little smoother if anybody has problems. I know some meetings that you go into, people have their laptops, but for some reason, some can hit the Wi-Fi, some cannot. So that's a big part there. Television, I don't know many people who use televisions anymore, but it's there. Your appearance. Dress the part. As stated previously, you wouldn't walk into a sales pitch in jeans and a t-shirt trying to get this vendor to give you his money when everybody else is in suits. What does that say about you? You might know everything about this project, but if you're coming in looking like you don't care, are they really going to give you their money? Feel the part. If you dress good, you feel good. It comes across. Your confidence, everybody will notice it, and they'll respect you a little more for it. Just look at your company's dress code. So if you're having a staff meeting and everybody wears jeans on a normal day of work, or on Fridays and you're scheduling a staff meeting, then it's appropriate. Just know your dress code and your work ethic there. So the summary and feedback. Know your audience. Everything else should be decided after. Date, time, place. It all depends on your audience. Be prepared for setting up the meetings, trainings, or presentation to handouts. Being prepared is key part. Again, get there early enough, or have somebody there early enough to help you to get prepared. And dress the part. Again, you come across confident, they'll feel it, and they'll enjoy the conference a little more. Are there any questions or comments that you have at this time? Your goals. Be on time. Be prepared. Be confident. Practice, practice, and practice some more. I don't have a whole lot of practice, but each time, believe it or not, I am getting better. So saying that, I wish everybody the best of luck. And just to throw in a little piece, this is my favorite conference goal. Quote, "To be successful, you must accept all challenges that come your way. You can't just accept the ones you like." Mike Gafka. You guys have a great day, and please let me know if you have any questions or comments. Thank you.